at $2.20, and the auction is on. So it's for these sweet little silver tone dragonfly with little iridescent wings. And here's the back. They're hook earrings. You know, and I don't know if they're silver on the hook. I have not tested them, so I want you to know that. So thank you very much for looking. I'm already taking a sip of water. I'm telling you what, it's been brutal today. So hot. So hot. So the other thing I wanted to share with you as well, I'm actually bringing in some beads that I have for sale because I thought that would be kind of fun too. You know, when you look at pictures and you see the different, I mean, still, you know, even when I'm saying still, static photo. And even with the videos, sometimes you don't get a real good feel for how something looks until you see it in person. So that's why I'm excited to share some of those things with you tonight. But the next item that I am going to bring up, now these are also pierced, and look at the dangle on these things. They're crosses, and they're very, what do I want to say? They're very flimsy, so they kind of move and groove. Look at that. They're beautiful. When the light hits them, they are so pretty. Here is the back. I love how they feel. They're very smooth. So if you're wearing them, what do you call these? Shoulder dusters. When you wear them, they're not going to get caught in your hair on this part anyway. But I am starting, aren't they cool? I am starting these at $2, and the auction has started. Running the auctions for 20 seconds each tonight. Aren't they fun, Mel? 12 seconds. Yeah, so these have definitely got, I have a few angle of the dangle in some of the earrings that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. Aren't they cool, Dawn? A lot of fun. All right, thank you for looking at those. So I'm going to put these over here. Dawn, you know, lucky girl you are. So she was our winner on both giveaways last night. That was so fun. I told her I'm going to have to meet her in Las Vegas so we can hit the strip and do a little bit of gambling. I need to touch her coat or something because that was pretty darn spectacular. So next, I won't enter tonight. No, you absolutely enter tonight. Everybody enters tonight. You do not have to purchase to participate. No, absolutely. Please, yes, you do. Enter. So let me move these over because I can see they're not in there. They just love that fun color. So does anybody know what a scarf clip or a glove clip looks like? You know, I'm looking here to see if there's any name on this. Maybe they didn't put names on them. But that's what I have here. I actually have two of them. This is the first one. Look at the design in the metal. Isn't that cool? And here is the round connection here. I was thinking that somehow they must have put it, you know, had it as like a bracelet maybe, but this is too small. So they had this hooked to something, maybe their purse. I don't know. And maybe there's somebody on here who can tell me. But isn't that fun? Look at that. So cool. So I am going to run this vintage. It's either a scarf clip or a glove clip. I'm not sure, but it's in really good condition. And I am going to run this we're going to start it at $4 for 20 seconds. And it's on. And it's for this vintage scarf clip, glove clip. But yeah, the metalwork is pretty cool on it. 3 seconds. All right, thank you for looking at that. And let's see what else we can grab here. This is kind of, I know, very different, right? I have another one sitting here and it has rhinestones on it. So it's a little more fancy pants, but let's see here. This is like, when I came across these, I was like, oh my goodness, not sure what you call them other than humongous, but I'm going to put them on my little earring display goodie thing here so that you can see it. But they are just absolutely unique. And here they come. Look at these earrings. Are they something? Look at that. They are clip-on earrings. Here are the backs. They don't have any markings on them. And you can see how it kind of has a sheen. They are some type of acrylic. I'm guessing. I did not look these up, so I'm not sure even what they're called, okay, other than huge. Look at how big they are. But they are so fun and funky. They've got this flower with the little rhinestones in the center. They almost look like pretzels, huh? But they are quite large, a lot of fun, very unique. I've never seen anybody wear a pair of these, and I've been around for a while. But I am starting these at 5 for 20 seconds, and the auction is running. Aren't they fun? They're kind of like a light pinky lavender color. All right, thanks for looking at those. Let's get these off here. Put these back over here. All right, I think what we will do next is, where is this? Sorry, I've got a little bit of this and that everywhere. Okay. Let's pop, what are these? Oh, okay. Not those. Oh, I don't want to do those yet. All right, so this next group that I'm going to bring up, it's actually a group of 3, so they're identical. They are glass beads. They are sterling silver on the little connector here. So they would be, obviously put on a chain and be little pendants. Here's the back. Like I said, they are all 3 identical. And I am selling them as a lot. We're going to start those at $5 for 20 seconds, and they're on. And these are glass beads. They appear to be black to me, but they would be great as a gift. Put a chain on them or resell them with a chain on them. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let's put these over here. And what can we bring up next? How about, let's do a little bit of sparkle. I like a little bit of sparkle. So I was talking about bringing up items that I already have listed. I'm going to move this down. Let's move it. Oh, wrong way. Here we go. Let's move it down this way. Hope I'm not making you seasick. So this, let me bring it up here so I can see it. There we go. So this, I wanted to see what I have listed. Okay, so I have this listed at $99. And I've got it in my store. This is the box that I bought this in. I bought this, I believe it was at an estate sale. Not recently, I've had it for quite a while. And let me pull it up here so you can see it. I have a video on the listing, but look at the sparkle on this. I didn't wipe it off tonight. I just brought the box out, and what you're seeing is just opening it. I have not. I know it is a sparkle alert, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? Here is the back. Look at the open on the back. So these are Navettes, right? They're Navettes. So I think some are a lot thinner than these are here. Let me hold this so that you can see the pen. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the video that I did when I was holding it because it just, oh my gosh, sparkle, sparkle. So I'm going to put this back down here so I can show you the earrings. They are not marked. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those earrings. Here's the back. And there's no markings in there that I could ever see. But let me tell you, when I saw it, it caught my eye and I was like, I have to have these. I have to have this set. So I have, like I said, I have this listed in my store right now for $99. And so what I'm telling you is go into my store, click the link over on the right, make me a good offer on this, make a reasonable offer, and I will entertain it. I will absolutely entertain it. So if this is something that you would like, right, think about that and take a look, and let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. So I'm just going to put this over here for right now. Let's put it here where we can kind of see it. Whoop, maybe we can't see it. There we go. We can kind of see it there. All right. And let's move on. Let's move on to something else here. Whoops. You know what? I can't do that and have that there at the same time. There we go. We'll just put it over there to the side. I'm thinking, boy, I'm having troubles with that. That is a total sparkle alert for sure. Whoops, let me move this because next I'm going to do a little set. And this is actually, let me show you the necklace first. This is carved. I've got a necklace and earrings. And here is the necklace here. And this is carved, I think it's carved shell. I'm not positive. These are faux pearls on a silver chain. Here is the closure. Look at that, it's got a little shell at the end. Isn't that pretty? And then I have the matching earrings that go with it. So right here, so I'm going to put those here. I am going to start this set out at $6. Let me move this back up. I had that. Whoop, we're all cattywampus here. Let's get it set. There we go. All right, now I'm liking it. Can see it a little bit better. So I am starting this at 6. Just checking in with everybody. Everyone doing all right? Everyone's good? Moving this to stage $6 start, 20 seconds for the carved. I think that is shell. It's not, I keep wanting to say mother of pearl, but it is for the necklace and earrings. We have 5 seconds. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me move these up. Trying to stay a little organized here and move stuff over so I know what I have already shown. All right, let's do a little pair of, I'm going to look at these through, these look like little peacock pearls to me. And I'm trying to see if it says 925 or sterling. I have a feeling that they might be, but I do not know that for sure. Let me go here so I can pull these up. While I'm talking about them, that kind of helps. You know, I kind of tonight, I feel like it's my first time doing a live show. It's not, but it kind of feels like it. I don't know. So these are little, I'm calling them peacock pearls. Do you see how they kind of have a purple and green kind of sheen to them? Can you see that? Do I have them up too high? They are very pretty. They are just small, kind of a little bit of irregularity. So that's why I'm going to say they're freshwater pearls. I don't know if they're sterling. I'm guessing that they may be, but they're very sweet. I am starting these at $3 for 20 seconds, and they are running right now. For these a little, and again, I'm calling them peacock just because of the pretty iridescent-y kind of purple, plum, a little bit of green. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let me take a look here and see what we got. Okay. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you that I think that I've lost my marbles, but let me find this. Close your ears for a second. It's going to get just a little noisy. Just a little on the noisy side. I'm going to put these down here so you can see them. Let's move them back a little bit. So I have these in my store as well. And they're natural carnelian agate stone beads. There's 27 pieces. And they are absolutely gorgeous. Again, I wanted people to see them because when they're in a static photo, it's kind of hard to see what they look like and the different striations and coloring in each of these beads. And like I said, there's 27 of them. They're absolutely gorgeous. Let me hold this up so that you can see them. They're absolutely beautiful. They would be so fun to like make several necklaces out of them, you know, having a really cool chain and maybe some findings in between, or even stringing them as a bracelet. I don't know. I'm not a jewelry maker, but they're absolutely gorgeous beads. There are 27 of them. I have them listed in my store for $25, but oh, do they glow? I don't know. Let me see if I can. Let me turn this around and let's just take a look here. Well, no, they look like they just have turned purple, right? Or are they glowing purple? I don't know. I have some Vaseline glass that, boy, that stuff shines. Hi, Logix. Welcome in. So I have these listed in my store, And if you started watching if you started watching when I started tonight, I have items that I am sharing that are in my store that I said, take a look at them. I'm going to show them to you live, and let's deal, make me a reasonable offer, and we can go from there. In this case, on these, right, I'm letting you know right now, I have got these listed in my store, 27 natural carnelian agate beads for $25.99, okay? But I am, in this case, I am going to change. Let's look at this. So this is this is going to be item number 8. I'm going to edit, and I am going to make this the agate beads. All right. I'm going to make it the agate beads. I am going to start the auction at $12. Okay. Got it listed right now for $25.99 in my store. I'm going to run them for 20 seconds for $12, and the auction has started. So they're in my store for $25.99. They're carnelian agate beads. I'm starting them at 12, 8 seconds, 5, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much for looking at those. Hold your ears for a sec, because I need to put these back in here because I've got the Tibetan beads that I'm going to pull out here in a little bit as well. Now, I don't usually put beads when I'm doing the jewelry show, but you know what? I sell jewelry beads and findings and postcards and vintage buttons and a lot of other things. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start interjecting it into some of my lives. I sell on other platforms, but you know what? I thought that would be fun, kind of a change up, right? So that's what I'm doing there. So next we have, let me see if this is an Alex and Annie. You remember them, right? They made those really cool bracelets. This does not, let's see if it's got anything on the back. I'm trying to see. No, but if you know anybody that likes to camp, anybody that likes or loves to camp, look at how fun this is. Happy Camper has a little camper, little tow trailer. It's that type of bracelet that expands or contracts, right? If you're familiar with these. Oops, if I can get my finger right. Oh, we're not doing it that way. Nope, not that way. Okay. So it's a little charm bracelet, Happy Camper. Let's see, I got to find it here. We are going to start this at $4 for 20 seconds. And the auction has started. So this is a Happy Camper silver tone bracelet. $4 start. All right, thank you very much for looking at that. I have another one too that's not been open, and it is an Alex and Annie, and it's a Disney princess one, but we'll look at that in a few minutes if you guys want to look at that. Next up, let's see, let me find this one here. I want to make sure I have my pricing. Where is it? Is it this one? Okay. Everyone doing all right? Hanging in there, making dinner, had dinner, going out, went out, already back. What's happening? This is a Da Vinci lead and nickel free. So here we have a little bit of dangle going here. Look at this. They are shoulder dusters for sure. Say that fast 5 times. Da Vinci dangle earrings. And they are long. They have different colored chains. So look at that. They can go with a lot of different outfits, right? Let me tell you how long they are, just so you know. You know, I guess it depends on how long it sits from your ear down, depending on how long your neck is, right? Or your ears are to your neck, I guess. So this is 5.5 inches. Celebrated a friend's birthday at dinner. Back in time for your show. Hey, girlfriend. Welcome in. I love that. Your neck is so, Mel's neck is too short. You know, I think mine too. This might be like hanging down like into the cleavage area. No, I'm kidding. But they are long. They are long. They are fun and funky, entertaining your kitty. Aw, she's probably happy that you're paying attention to her and not doing a show tonight. I bet. I'm just guessing, right? So I'm starting these for $4, 20 seconds, and they are running. A Da Vinci shoulder dusters, shake and bake. Look at that. Fun, funky. All right, thanks for looking. And let's see what we have next. This was like so much fun. I came across this as I was going through some of my stuff, which, you know, we all have our stuff. And this is it's handmade. So it says, wear it, girl. Here's how to care for it. So it tells you how to care for it. But it is from Magnolia and Vine. Magnolia and Vine. And it has, let me show you this so you'll see. It has, we all need some good shoulder dusters. Yes, we do. So these are the cards that came with it in the package. But look at this sweet girl. It says that it's handmade. Here's her little tag. She's got her little purse with her. Look at that. She has articulating arms. Isn't that fun with her little dangly purse? And look at her little shoes. Isn't that darling? So this is a keychain. It's handmade. In fact, it says they're all handmade. So much fun. She was in a package when I got her. Versa Collection. What does it say? Let's read it here. Versa Collection, Magnolia and Vine. So cute. I am starting this for $5 for 20 seconds, and it's running. Isn't that cute? I know. How fun, huh, to hang from your purse. I don't know if I would want keys hanging around her, but she's so much fun. Here's the rest of it. So maybe you could put it on a purse as well. All right. Thank you for looking at her. By the way, if I have run anything and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have bid on it, all you have to do is tell me and I will be happy to run it again. Where did I put the sleeve that came in? Oh, here it is. So next, I am going to bring up another item. And for those of you who were not in with us when I started, I just want to let you know that I have items that I have listed down in with the items for tonight. In fact, I don't have pictures for tonight, but items that I have in my store. And I just want you to see them in person because even videos don't do it a lot of justice. But there are some things that I want you to see in person. And if you like it, make me a reasonable offer. Just, I have offers, the ability to do offers on everything. I do believe. But I want to share these. And this one that I have coming up next is, let me bring it here so I can see it. It's a vintage Hollycraft 1953 pastel multicolored rhinestone demi parure. So this is and it comes in the original box too. Let me just show you this. So here's the box that it came in. Flip it around. I got it at an estate sale. Okay. I got this at an estate sale. Even has the original cotton. Can you believe that? So here is the actual brooch. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the colors. It just, doesn't it look like a party? Absolutely looks like a party. So here's the deal on this one. Let me get my face here so I can open my phone. You know what? If it doesn't see my face, it won't open. I have this listed for $79.99 in my store for the brooch and the screw back earrings. Here are the earrings. Okay. However, if you would like to make me a reasonable offer, we can do that. Oh, let's see this. You are all about the glow, my friend, aren't you? Let's see if this one glows. Let's see. Oh, it does glow. Wow. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, Beth. Yes, look at that. I am so excited. I never would have thought to do that. Wow. Oh my gosh. I know. Isn't that beautiful? I could just sit here and do this. Okay. I got to stop. Thank you for suggesting that. So you are a glowworm like me. But I had no idea. That is absolutely amazing. But anyway, what I'm going to do with these is what I did with this one over here, right? So, right, I put this up a little bit ago and started the bid on that. But I am going to do that with this set. So I have them listed. What did I say? What did I say? Oops. Come on, face, go in here. $79.99. All right. I melt uranium glass into cabochons. Oh my gosh. So what is it, like broken glass that you get? How do you do that? How do you do that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit one of my items, and this is going to be item number 15, and I'm going to put Hollycraft, okay? So I'm going to put Hollycraft there, and we're going to put brooch and earrings, right? There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I've got it listed for $79.99 for the set. And I am going to start the bid on this set for 20 seconds for $49. So I'm moving it to stage right now, and it's running. So it's for this Hollycraft glow. It glows. So you melt uranium glass. So is that like broken vases or things like that you get? How does that? Yes. Okay. Place. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you very much for looking. So as a reminder, if you are interested in this, make me a reasonable offer and let's deal. So I am very intrigued right now. So broken pieces. So you have got to have like a furnace like they use for glass blowing, I'm guessing. And then that is going to be amazing. And then you must sell the cabochons that you make in a kiln. So like in a store, or you actually make jewelry pieces or whatever with it. That is just the coolest. I've never known anybody that does that. Thank you for sharing that with us. In a kiln. That is awesome. All right. Let's see. What else do I have over here that we can play with? Oh, that it just does not want to jack up there. It's stuck. Okay, so now I'm going to do, I sell the pieces to people who wire wrap. Oh, okay. That's cool. That is really cool. So this is, let's see, you hear all the crunching because I'm opening up this package here. And it says, what does it say on here? It says Alex and Annie Energy, Disney Alexander Energy 2016. And it looks like it has a princess on it, but I don't know. I don't know what princess that is. Okay, do we have any guesses? Is that 2016? It says on the back of it. Alex and Annie. And it's got a flag. And that. Any guesses? Is that? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm not sure what princess this is. Just open the package here for this. We're going to start. Oh, Belle. Okay, look at you. So this is Belle. And it is, of course, just gold tone, as you can see. And we are going to put this one up for 5. Starting the auction for 20 seconds, and it is running. So this is an Alex and Annie. I'm going to say it's new old stock because it was in that plastic wrap, and it does not look like it's been worn at all to me. All right, thank you for looking. All right, I am going to run the other glove/scarf, vintage scarf clip here. This one, look at that. Look at the cool rhinestones on it. And the nice metal work, kind of a rough design, very pretty. It's got a good, still has a good pinch and clip here. This is the chain and the connection, the little circular clasp. Very different, very different. You know, when I first saw these, I didn't know what the heck they were. But I am starting this at 5 for 20 seconds, and it's running. You know, these kind of look like they're brown, but it almost looks purpley in the center, kind of a lavender color. Glove scarf clip. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see here. Next, I am going to run, this is going to be a little lot. This is not real turquoise, but they are silver tone, so it's for 2. This is a pair of dangle clip earrings. Aren't those pretty? These are not turquoise. And then we have a pair of pierced earrings. Here's the pierced earrings. Those cute. Kind of sits in the center there. So I am running both pair. Let's see if we can do this. Good grief, I'm getting pretty good. And darn, Curry's not on tonight. By the way, for those of you who frequent Curry, and her show Cherish Relics Boutique. She is out of town Friday and Monday, and her show will be back on a week from Friday. So I just wanted to let everybody know so that when you look and you're like going, oh my gosh, she's not on the schedule. Where is she? So you would know everything's great. She's just out for some family fun and will be returning a week from this Friday. So these two earrings are going for $5 and the auction has started for 20 seconds. One pierced, one clip. Anybody got special plans for this 3-day weekend here? Whoop. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let's see. All right, the next thing that I want to share with you is this is a very, very unique piece. Yeah, you're just hanging around. Are you going to be going through some more jewelry? I've got to get, Mike and I have got to get some more yard work done. More yard work. So this here, I have this listed for $129 in my store. I'm bringing up items that with just a static photo, you can't really get the full breadth of it. And so I'm bringing some of the items up and saying, you know what? Let's make me a reasonable offer. It is on a buy it now in my store. I do have it listed on the right-hand side here so that you can see it. But this is a Jan Michaels. It's San Francisco. It's from San Francisco. It's a brass cross. It's sheep head shells. Antiqua. So it's from, isn't that cool? Look at this sideways. It's very indicative of Jan Michaels and her designs. She utilizes a lot of natural elements and has. I did some research on her when I found this at an estate sale. I had no idea what this was, but I saw it and I was like going, oh my gosh, that's just absolutely amazing. Now, I've seen some of her pieces that were similar with this type of shell, but I have not found anything at all like this. And her branding is and marking is right there on the, I can use my other hand here, is here on the top. But here's the pen so that you can see that. But isn't it a great, great, great piece? It does look like an artifact. It's just very unique how she used the mounting for the shells in here. But take a look at it. I wanted people to see it so you could see it up close instead of just the picture itself. But again, I do have it listed for $129.99. But feel free, if it's something that you're saying, I would love to have this piece, to make me an offer on it. Don't be shy, okay? All right, so I am going to move on here. And we are going to, let's see, I gotta hit that. So, excuse me, so I can go back. Let's see, now I'm gonna run a set of, let's see, where is that? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. These are just sparkly and the sweetest, absolute sweetest. They are two little pens, little brooches. Look at how cute that is. And it is, you know what? I just know you cannot see how sparkly this is. And look at this. It's like a shooting star. Do you see that? Look how that's set in there. Here is the pin back. Let's look at the pin back on this one. Whoops. it came out. Hang on. It's like so hard for me to hold it. There we go. But it is this is like one glitter, just sparkly glitter. Let's see. Okay, now I'm like all about I got to see if it glows. Does it glow? It's just doing purple. But isn't that, oh my gosh. If you could see it, I'm telling you, it's gorgeous, sparkly gorgeous. I am starting these two little pins for 6, and they are running now for 20 seconds. So the shooting star and this ultra sparkly, I'm not kidding. This is like, wow, very sparkly for a tiny brooch. All right, thank you for looking at those. Next up, I have another necklace and earrings. I do not know. They kind of look like they're, I don't know if they are like, they look kind of tribally, I don't know if it's Indian, like Indian, or, but I wanted you to see that up close. Okay, that's the necklace. And I'm going to move this because I don't have enough room. I'm like, I moved everything close so we could see it, and now it's too close. And I also have a pair of matching dangly earrings. They are so unique and different. I don't know what you call this. But look at these earrings. Isn't that pretty? They're on brass hooks, it appears to me. But look at the dangle of that. They're just absolutely stunning. Look at how, I'm not sure if that's enameling in between the brass, but they're just so pretty. And here is the necklace. Let me show you the clasp on it so that you can see it. The chain is kind of blackened in a way. I'm not quite sure how else to describe it, but I am putting this set here, the earrings and the necklace, and we are going to run that at 5 for 20 seconds, and it's running. So it's for the earrings and the necklace. Oops, let's get this out here. There we go. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, it's already 9:56. I cannot believe it. Our time has flown by tonight. So I just want to let you know that I am on Wednesdays for our Hump Day happenings at 10 o'clock Eastern. And I started doing Thursdays a few weeks ago, starting at 9 Eastern. I bring something different every week to both shows. You never know what you're going to get because I never know what it is that I'm going to pull out. Please look at my store. Take a look there. And again, I'm always open to reasonable offers, as is many sellers in our Lilyworks community. If you are not part of the Lilyworks community, make sure that you sign up to be a seller, join the Facebook page, join the community and chat and talk. We hang out. There's several of us that have gotten to know each other well. We have some very well-versed women in our community that know a lot a lot about a lot of things, and it's very valuable information to all of us. I absolutely learn something all the time. So I just want to let you know that I am going to start the giveaway because we want to do that. We want to make sure that we do the giveaway. So let me, and again, as I started out tonight, you do not have had to make a purchase to participate. So it is on right now. So please sign up for the giveaway. I am giving away these cute little butterfly pierced earrings. Make sure you go in and sign up for the giveaway. All you got to do is pop in there. Come on, Mel. Come on, Dawn. Yes, if you win. Yes, if you win, we are going to Vegas. Come on, Felicia. Come on, K-Beth. I know we have some more people in here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. These are, there's like some kind of cut shell. Excuse me, almost like a mother of pearl shell. Come on, put your names in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I think this is running. I think I had it running for like 2 minutes. Yeah, we've got 50 seconds. Come on, we only have 3 people in here. We have more people than that watching. Put that hamburger down. Put that hamburger down right now and join the giveaway. It's all about having fun and spending time together. It's got to be doing it pretty quick. I don't know. My nose was in the book. Go in there. Go in there. It's still time. There's still time. So I don't know what you guys are doing this weekend, but whatever it is, please be safe. Oh, you did. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I can't tell. See, you cannot see who goes in. You can just see how many people are in. That's the only thing. But be safe out there. Eat lots of hamburgers and hot dogs and all the stuff we're not supposed to eat, right? Oh my goodness. Can you see Miss Peck Rat Queen? Just, woo! Congratulations. You have got the little butterfly earrings. Yay! Let me make sure that I mark it in a bag here so I get it to you. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. I know they're so pretty. You were hoping. Oh, see? I love that. Yeah, Dawn won last night. She did what you did a couple weeks ago. She got both of them. Oh my goodness. It's so exciting. Well, thank you all so much for joining me tonight and hanging out and popping in. I'm so grateful that you chose to spend the time with me tonight. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, or you know what, just popping around the stores in our Facebook page. Come join us if you're not. And check out my buy it nows. We will do a trade-off with the golf club cover. I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait. Please don't buy a label just for that. I'll buy something else. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Thank you. That's awesome. And so check out my store. Got buy it nows in there. Do not be shy to make an offer. I mean, if I'm asking like $5, I might not take 50 cents, but you know what I'm talking about, right? But all of our people, and I want you to know this, all of our people, I shouldn't say that. Back up. I just pulled it back. A lot of our buyers, a lot of our sellers in Lilyworks do accept reasonable offers. I've done that myself. And have you ever placed an order with District? And I'm asking you that because if you haven't, you can get $5 off your first order if you use the code INSANE44. Okay. So if you use the code insane44, you can do that. So if you click on my name, so up above, you'll see that follow me. So you'll see where it has Kathy Stover and Insane Bargains. If you click that, that will take you to my store. But yeah, if you have not made a purchase on District and you use Insane44 when you make your purchase, you'll get $5 off. How cool is that? But yeah, just but look at, our other stores out there as well. A lot of great things. A lot of great buys, and I have a feeling some people are going to be doing some discounts over the weekend. By the way, coming up after me, in fact, I know she's live right now, is Jen with Hints of Violet. She is doing some amazing things tonight with jewelry, and I think she's got a giveaway going on too. So anyway, much love to you all. Be safe this weekend. I will see you next Wednesday. We're going to raid into Jen right now. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.